Welcome to you and welcome to your reading. All right, so Spirit is sending through a couple of phrases for you. I went ahead and pulled from a deck of index cards that I have that have different topics listed on them. And they had me pull out 3 different cards for you today, so I'm going to show those to you momentarily. Before we do, if you're new here, welcome. I went ahead and set a spiritual quarantine for this reading. That spiritual quarantine will come down at the very end, and I'll let you know once we get there. But that's just to ensure this message makes it to you without interference. All right, but when I started pulling from the cards, Spirit first showed me this one. It says, coming out, letting in. And normally I use this card for my LGBTQ IA readings, but they are actually underlining the part that says letting in. Yes. That's actually what they want to say. It's something about letting in today. And when they said letting in, they also said the phrase, let me in. And it's interesting because then they started showing me an image of you trying to open a door. You have your hand on the doorknob and you're trying to open it, but it's stuck. It's like it's jammed somehow. And that's what I see you. And I see you a little bit frustrated, or just, I don't know if it's frustrated. It's just kind of like, why isn't this working? It's kind of both, that energy, but it's really interesting. So I see you at a door then trying to open it, and it's not working. It's definitely jammed. And then Spirit sent through this word, society, which they're saying is related to people. So I'm getting almost it could be a group of people, or it could be a person, but it's definitely related to others. Or other somehow. Yes, and then they sent through this blank card. Okay, now I only have one of these in my deck, but they sent through a blank card and they said fill in the blank. So it feels like, this is a really interesting energy, but it almost feels like you're trying to be let into something, or trying to go through this door, or wanting maybe someone else to let you in is possible. It feels like there's something about the transition point of the doorway that feels really important, whether you're entering or whether someone's maybe opening the door for you, or it just feels like there's something interesting, especially with that other energy. I'm not sure if you're wanting someone else to open this door for you, or if you're trying to get in, or how the other kind of other element relates here. I feel like we're going to be piecing this together a bit today, but it's interesting because it's almost like as you're trying to open this, it's like your mind goes blank. It's almost like you can't even remember how to open, I'm hearing your own door, or can't remember how to open this door, which this is a metaphor for something for you, okay? And it feels like suddenly, it's almost like you might even need help with this somehow, which I feel like is why this reading is here today, is to provide some support so you're able to kind of figure out whatever this jam is. And then they're also saying a traffic jam. It's almost like the doorway, again, the passage between different spaces, and it just feels like it's jammed up somehow for you. So I don't know fully what this is quite yet. We're gonna get a little deeper into this message. Okay, well, let's get a little deeper. Spirit, is there anything you can tell us about this energy? Maybe even anything that's going well with this card? Interesting. It says structure, it says build a strong foundation. Now what they're showing me right now as I pulled that card is they're showing me the door frame. Yes, they're showing the door frame, almost like this is the structure, the foundation. And there's something coming through with the earth element here, because I usually connect this card in with, because this is Saturn, I usually connect this in with Capricorn. The astrological sign Capricorn, which is connected into the earth element. So there's something again, it's jammed, it's stuck. Yeah. There's something that it feels like it's not moving. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that's the image they keep showing me, is the door frame now. And I see you almost like inspecting this door frame, like, well, what's going on? Like, again, trying to like riddle this out and solve it. This one. It's almost like the key you have, or whatever it is, however you're trying to get in here, it feels like it's not working like it would normally. Or again, it's almost like your mind went blank and you forgot how to like enter this doorway. Interesting. You're saying sun, a little bit upright, but mostly in reverse. Yeah, so there's something really uncomfortable about this energy, especially with the sun in reverse. It's almost like trying to move from kind of either if it's outside, like the sun, to indoors, or it's almost like you're moving into a different space. Again, they just keep talking about this passageway, the transition between, and now this door frame. Okay. So that's kind of what the sun is representing here. And I almost see what they're showing me now. This is so interesting. What they're showing me now is this like spear here, and they're showing it shrink down, almost like it turns into a lock pick. It's almost like you want to like, almost like lock pick the door open now. It's like you're trying different things to make this work. I do feel like there's something, this could be a situation that you've been in, maybe continuously for some of you. This could be a situation you're finding yourself in where it just feels like you're not making headway somehow. And it feels like you're trying different options, trying different ways, in a sense, to open this metaphorical door. And it feels like it's like jammed in this doorway and jammed with the door frame. And now I see you again trying this lockpick set, and that's not even working. So again, there may be something you've tried different angles of, and it just, I feel like that's what you've been exploring. Okay, that's so interesting. Yeah, so that sun energy is just coming out as like outdoors to like moving from outdoors to indoors. Again, moving from two different atmospheres here, environments. Whatever this like transition or passageway is in between, there's something stuck in this. What is stuck? This card? Yeah, Page of Wands. This is you trying, again, this is your energy. You keep trying new things with this Page of Wands. It's coming through as like a new, like you have the kind of firepower to continue to like go after how to solve this. It's like you're trying to figure it out. But for whatever reason, the answer, again, is blank here. It's blank. Or like why it's jammed is blank. It's almost like you're wanting to remember something. So the other energy Spirit sent through, I completely forgot about this, and this is probably why. But the other kind of phrase they were sending through as I opened up into this energy was something is missing. Yeah, something's missing. It's almost like the answer would be on this card, but it's not there. It's like missing. The words are missing. Or you're missing the key to be able to get in to this door. Yeah. Or missing the way that you know how to normally enter through here, and it's just not, it's not there. It's almost like you're, I don't know, is it a memory? I feel like there's a memory or something that's stuck here. What is that? What's stuck? This card? Yeah, the High Priestess. Yes, totally. This is like your intuition here. It's like a deep sense of recall. That's how this is coming through. Now notice this is the High Priestess. She's very like, she kind of guards or oversees the realms between worlds. Now, the High Priestess, I find this really interesting. This is coming through because it's like she is actually at the passageway between worlds, between realms. That's actually what the High Priestess is. She also speaks to, this card speaks to intuition. It speaks to mystery. It can be very mysterious, all the things that are happening. And it's interesting because they're showing me now these two columns here, and almost like, again, this is like some sort of doorway between, and she's sitting there. It's almost like you remembered or had some sort of intuitive way that you thought you could go through this doorway, but it just seems to be elusive somehow. What is this? Why is their intuition on how to approach this situation so blocked or clouded? Can I ask that? Okay, they're saying yes. They're saying yes. It's almost like, so one thing that's coming through here, this feels specific for a couple of you, but they're showing me this society card again. Again, this is coming through as like other people. So it's almost like maybe there's a way that other people would get through this door, or have like recommended to you, or feel like is the right way for you to like open this door. And it just feels like it's blocking you from, like, intuitively, you know how to open this door, but it's like blocking you from that. It's blocking you from your own internal wisdom and intuition. It's almost like there's outside, I don't know if it's influence, maybe outside communication from others, maybe they've said things to you that have tried to like put you on a certain path or direction, and it just doesn't feel like it, like, obviously, because you're trying even the lock picks, it's not working. It's not working. Let me in. This card? Yeah. Look, okay, so check this card. It's funny, I was Googling about bees before this. Yes. Interesting. This says community, cooperation, sweetness. Again, the community is coming through really strongly. I was asking Spirit before this, like, why they pulled the society card versus community. So they brought both. Again, this is around other. This is around others, and maybe the kind of pressure or influence they're putting into this. Or again, maybe there's a certain way with this B card that most people would do this, and that's not the direction for you. It's like you are meant to, okay, so what was coming up was the Queen Bee, was what was coming up in the search before I started and hit record on this reading. So it's almost like having to go your own path in your own way. But I did learn that some beekeepers like clip the wings of the queen bee in order to keep the kind of bees from moving to a new location. So I almost feel like this is kind of that energy. It's almost like you're a metaphorical queen bee who's had your wings clipped somehow, or again, it's like you can't remember. There's a lack of recall or remembrance on how you're supposed to move through this situation, challenge, difficulty, or through whatever this doorway represents to you. It's some sort of like obstacle, some sort of like block. It's a block, okay? So you're supposed to be the queen bee. That's what they keep saying. You're supposed to be the queen bee. What does that mean, Spirit? Let's go a little deeper. What does that mean? Okay, so interesting. 1 second here. Okay, so my air came on right there, so I wanted to turn that off. But it's interesting because as I was shuffling the cards and the air came on, then this society card kind of flew off my table. So it's almost like, it's almost like wanting you to ignore what other people are saying. I actually feel like that's it. I feel like the key here is for you to not allow others to influence into your process and how you are moving through this, because intuitively, you know exactly how to open this door is what they're saying. And they're saying something here around like you don't even, there's not like a key, you don't need a lock pick. It actually will open up when you've come into, they're saying the right mindset, the right like alignment. It actually, the door just opens for you. Yes, the door just opens for you, but you are meant to lead. You are meant to be in the sort of queen bee energy and not allow others to influence you or clip your wings for someone here. Okay, do you want this deck? This one? Okay. So how is this like affecting their process, having this like external pressure here? Yeah, 10 of Swords. Okay. Yep, that makes perfect sense, 10 of Swords. So it's certainly not helping you. Okay, so I feel like that's really clear from this card. Do you see here how this is the butterfly again? We have a butterfly, again, another sort of winged creature, just like the bees, and they keep showing me the wings getting clipped, almost like the swords are clipping the wings. Again, by you following others' ideas of how you should solve this challenge or move through this experience or event, whatever it is that you're going through right now as you're watching this, or will be coming up here shortly for some of you. They don't want you to clip your own wings by allowing others to influence into this. There's a way you need to do this that you intuitively know how to do. But right now, having that external sort of like noise, as it were, is actually painful for you. It's actually, they're saying blinding you in a way. Again, it's not allowing you to see the words that would be written on this card, this blank card, okay? It's almost like when you're in alignment, I'm seeing words start writing on that card. It's like a phrase or something that's specific for you. Yeah, it was like invisible ink that then becomes visible for you. They're showing me they're showing me a clip from the Lord of the Rings, and I don't remember which movie it is, but they're showing the sort of like the doorway into one of the Dwarven kind of kingdoms. That this was in kind of the older version of the Lord of the Rings movie, but they're all trying to go through this this doorway, and it has elvish writing all over it, and it's only lit up by the moon at a specific time, and you have to say something specific here, and it does say something around friends. I believe in that. If anybody knows, you can drop it in the comments, but it's something around like friendship. Yes, and I do feel like, what do you want to say around the friendship bit? Because this is connecting with the society bit a little bit, that society energy. What do you want to say on the friends bit, this card? Ace of Wands. They're saying something around like your true friends or people who are truly supporting you will continue to encourage you to go your own way. It's like Ace of Wands is almost like giving you more energy into the Page of Wands, which is you in this reading. It's almost like they are encouraging you to try your own thing. Yes. So they really want you to lean on that energy. It's not to say to like remove all outside communication, but they are saying here it's important that you are being almost like energized or refueled by the right people who are going to allow you to move into the direction that you need to, because there's a way you have to do this that only you can. This card? Yeah, Eight of Swords. Yeah. That's it. You see how they're like, again, this is a bird here in a cage. Again, they keep saying wings are clipped. Wings are clipped. And they want to bring this into the reverse, which is freedom for you. So not allowing this like pressure, and I keep saying outside noise, but that's keep saying with all this sword energy here, but not allowing that to interfere into the ways that you need to move through this. Okay. So we hear you, Spirit. So I think there's a wanting you to discern what is just like outside pressure or things that are taking you off track versus people who may be supporting you to step into this sort of like leadership energy that's coming in with this Queen Bee. It's coming through as like leadership, whatever that way that looks for you, okay? But it's specifically related to almost like your essence. They're saying with the sun energy, it's like related into your path, part of how you were meant to like walk through this door. It has to be your own specific way. It's almost like the moonlight has to shine a specific way on this door, and the phrase has to be there, and you are the only one who can translate it. Okay, but you know that intuitively. They keep showing that High Priestess energy. Okay, so this reading is confirming parts of what you already know. Yeah. What am I even saying here? Spirit's very clear. It says, I am light. It says pure divine essence. Yeah, you have a very unique essence. You have a very unique soul light. You have a very unique soul path. So that means you will not be able to do this or move through this doorway in the same way that others will try to or want to, or how others can. And again, they have their own doorways, which have different ways to enter, okay, that are specific to them. Yours is going to look different. So this is, Spirit is sending through a lot of encouragement right now for you to, they keep showing like a dance happening, like this person's dancing. It's almost like you have a specific set of movements you have to do. Yes. You have a specific set of movements you have to do. And a specific way to approach this. What else? I want this card. Okay. Nine of Wands in reverse. I'm seeing this come down. So interesting. It's almost like everyone else thought the door would just open, kind of like you would see with a normal door and doorway. Like it would just open inwards or just open that way. It's almost like with this Ten of Wands in reverse, I see the door actually coming down. That's the way it's actually opening. So again, they're trying to say here, you have a very unique way you have to do this, okay? Yes, there's a very unique way you have to do this. And again, your door is not the same as other doors. Okay, that is very clear. I really like this energy for you. I really do. It feels very aligned. I mean, it is specifically attuned to your soul. Okay, but I see that door coming down as soon as you come into alignment with your own pure essence, your own unique way of doing this, whatever this is. Beautiful. I love it. It says patience. It says inner peace, and it says self-control. Now what's interesting is they're showing me right now this as the doorway. They're showing this like eye at the top, almost like, interesting, it's almost like your, they're showing this as like the how like iPhones and stuff like will scan your face in order to kind of open your phone, right? Like they do the kind of biometrics. I just got another message in for you here. And they're showing that as like, again, it has to be used specifically, but I'm also seeing this line here. They're showing the door like coming down. Okay, it's coming down. Yes. And again, the thing here is, and this is coming through almost as like this was the block. This was the block is because you were trying to do it a way that wasn't your own. You have to do it your own way. There is confirmation here around the patience bit of like understanding that you have to almost like intuitively find your way or figure out what it is specifically you have to do to have this doorway come down. But I see you doing it, and I see the doorway coming down. Yes, it's like they're showing the moon here almost like it's inside of you, like you know it. Again, the high priestess energy, you know intuitively how to do this. So trust that, trust yourself. And trust you have the movements, words, communication. Trust that it's almost like that eye appears on the blank note here. Again, it's like it all will add up and align for you. All right, anything else, Spirit? Yeah, Two of Pentacles, this is alignment. Two of Pentacles is alignment here. That's how this is coming through. They're also showing the kind of like way that the lemniscat moves here. Like this is like a lemniscat, okay? And it's almost like, again, a specific dance you have to do. That's another metaphor they're using here. They keep just saying a set of movements. Okay, Two of Pentacles, anything else? Okay, one more card. card. Yeah, Queen of Cups. They're showing the waves moving here. Okay, I really like this energy for you. There's definitely a Pisces energy that's really strong here. Actually, any of the water signs energy is strong here, especially with this High Priestess coming out. But it feels intuitive. This is like alignment with these two cards, okay? Again, alignment with that Two of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups is also coming through as like the Queen Bee energy. It's coming through as like the leadership energy. I read the Queens in my style of reading tarot as the highest form of the court cards. So it's, again, it's coming into intuitive understanding that only you can do this and you alone. And you know the path to do this. You know how to unlock this door. Okay, so we've approached towards the end of this reading. I hope this has been helpful for you. We're gonna go ahead and pull a final oracle card. I'm hearing you're being let in. All right, final oracle card. Do you want this card? Okay, they have one more for you. Hold on. Final card. Beautiful. All right, so they gave you two. Here's the first one. It says not forgotten. It says messages from spirit, unbroken connection. Yeah, so they're saying here that this reading is your message from spirit. If you were wondering how to move through this obstacle or challenge or block that you're having, so this is your message. Okay, this is also coming in with a lot of support from your ancestors and from your spirit team, who are also here helping to guide you. It's almost like this is you, and there's here kind of whispering is the word they're saying it, but they're trying to like help you to align with the energy that you need to come into the answer. That's what they're saying. Okay. We also have lay it on the altar. It says, hand it over, soften, surrender, forgive. Yeah, okay, so the big piece that's coming through here is surrender. It's surrender to your unique divine path. Surrender to your own unique and individual way of doing this, and focus on that. That's what the surrender is. Understanding there is no other way that this will be done. It has to be done the way that you will. They're saying the way that you will it. Okay? Yes. Beautiful. All right, so we're gonna read this. Which one do you wanna read? All right, so they wanna read the lay it on the altar. It's on page 98, if those angel numbers are helpful for you. Held in the embrace of a Benedictine monastery, perched on the rugged Montserrat mountain in Spain, is a miracle-working 12th century statue of the Virgin and Child known as the Black Madonna. A sacred embodiment of the divine, reflecting the intertwining of the spirit and the earth. Her presence reminds us of the mystical whispers of the stones that have been carved by time, a testament to the timeless wisdom of the earth itself. We can be so tough on ourselves, but it's through our problems, challenges, and mistakes that we grow the most. And when we experience these difficult times, we gain the capacity to truly be there for another. No one is immune to the challenges of life, and we all need support as we journey through it. To know what can truly hold us through our ever-changing human life, to find a way to soften towards ourselves when life is hard. Lay your worries, concerns, and struggles onto the Great Mother's stone altar and stay open to being supported. This card urges you to welcome support from those around you, to soften your heart, to forgive. You don't need to know how to do it. It's a willingness is enough. Offer compassion and mercy towards yourself and those around you. You don't need to carry it all. You can call upon the support of those in both the seen and unseen realms. Remember that we're always doing the best we can, and that every moment of every day we can lay our worries on the Great Mother's altar. We don't need to go through it alone. And the soul inquiry is, how can you soften your heart? What are you carrying that's getting too heavy to carry alone? So they're showing me now the energy of letting in, as in letting in the friends, connections, those who support you to do this your own way. That support will be important, and you will have plenty of it if you ask for it. Spirit is also saying that you can also ask for their assistance. They are right here with you, guiding you through this experience. Whatever challenges, obstacles, difficulties that you may be experiencing. They're also saying here, as you continue to step further into your own form of leadership in your life, that you don't need to be burdened with carrying it all. Your spirit team is carrying this with you, and also know that the only thing that's asked of you is to be yourself and nothing more. You are doing your best, you are trying, and that is enough. And with that, the door will open, it will come unjammed. Just keep going. All right, well, I hope this reading has been helpful for you. If it has, just feel free to give this reading a like. If this type of reading is resonant for you, feel free to go ahead and subscribe to this channel for additional messages that come in directly from your spirit team. That's what I'm channeling today and always. I am also doing personal readings as well, so if you would like your specific or a specific healing message and healing transmission for yourself from your spirit team, definitely feel free to check out my website. That's in the description box below. It's really easy to book a reading with me, so you can do that below. I would love to see you there. I'd highly encourage it, especially as you're continuing to navigate your way through this experience and stepping further into your own essence. I also am a somatic therapist, so if you would like some support in moving through your healing process and helping to unblock things that may be in the way in your psyche and in your body specifically, my services support in doing that and helping you to kind of find that opening. So definitely feel free to check that out. I have that information in the description box below, but if you would like support in your healing journey, I would love to work with you. I work directly outside of the patriarchy and would be so happy to support you in doing some real healing. All right, well, it's been great having you here. I have some other offerings in the description box below. Feel free to check those out, but I hope to see you at our next reading, and I hope that there are so many unique movements for yourself that allow you to open the door and to be able to move forward. All right, I'll see you at our next reading. The spiritual quarantine is going to come down now. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.